So one way that we can have a really big impact is helping to grow the community and all socials. So that could be anywhere that you need it, whether it's Telegram, Discord, Twitter, X. That's where we specialize. Also, if you need, it can be on Instagram, TikTok, pretty much any medium. But especially when it comes to those platforms I mentioned, and we actually have an in-house group of people that we work with, as well as working with other partnerships. So I mean, if you see, this is just our most recent Zealy quest that we're doing for Lalo, and there's 2 weeks left, and we already have 18,000 claimed quests, out of 10,000. And this is keeping in mind that we have anti-bot measures on. There's requirements like you have to have a certain amount. I think we set it at 250 Twitter followers and have to have an account that's been at least a couple of years old. So even with that, like I said, between our internal people and the part we have three partnerships that we're doing right now. That's almost double the amount of submissions that we have. So we're actually going to have to upgrade this, and you can see some of our previous quests, I believe, as well. So you can see how many members we have there. Well, actually, that's for Ulalo's Twitter. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see where everything is. But yeah, we can provide you more analytics. Actually, Cyrus is he handles most of this, so he can actually give you some further feedback, and we could potentially export some of this, even though this is for we can't share everything because this is for an actual project. But just want to give you an idea of what you can do with this. And then, like I said, we also have our in-house ambassadors. So at the moment, there's already 440 approved ambassadors. I mean, we have a waiting list right now of another 1,000 that are to be approved. So all of these are in-house. So we have them as soon as we post a tweet, we have them interact. They can interact in the community. They can create threads. They can create, they can pretty much do anything. They're questers, and they provide like massive engagement on anything that we set them to. So, like I said, we can create any type of campaign for them. And also, this is just, like I said, this is just showing something that we did recently. So, we just started around mid June, about the 10th of June, with Ulalo. And back then, I think they only had about 15 verified follows. So, this is the number that we go by. So, they were on about 6,000 followers when we started working with them. Currently, they have about 16,000. And like I said, these we've been very careful not to add any bots. They were actually complaining a little bit because it wasn't growing super fast, but I told them that it's better to have all organic because it has an effect when you look at the ratio between the likes and comments and everything. It's going to be very obvious if you have it botted out. So, like I said, we go by how many verified followers. The increase in verified followers is a key metric. You can see the impressions, engagement rate, everything is up substantially in the last month and a half. So that's just one example. We can give you a lot more case studies. Um, and yeah, like I said, we just worked with a lot of partner communities in the same sector. So there's a lot of synergies. We can easily reach out to people that we've already connected with, whether that's exchanges, whether that's launch pads, VCs, pretty much any communities, anything that you need. We've been working pretty much in this area for the last, I'd say, about 4 months now.